Hey friends, welcome back. Now we are going to continue our MERN tag series. This is our e-commerce project and we are creating Flipkart clone. So today in this video we are going to work on orders. So we are going to handle the orders in admin application. As you can see right now I have two orders. So I have added two items, both are phones, right? So these are the items in the orders section, right? Our cart is empty. We don't have anything in our cart. This is our orders. So yes, these are the orders. Let's go to the e-commerce admin application, and here we are going to track all the orders. So admin will have controls over the orders. So let's say whenever we'll have new orders, we will have actions like ordered, packed, shipped and delivered. So whatever the action we will choose, we can apply, right? Based on the action, whatever happening in my stock or with my products, it depends outside work, right? So yeah, let's start. And I have a small change for the authentication of user, right? So a couple of time you may have noticed like your JWT got expired, and because of that you will not get the list, or you will not get the items, right? So whenever your JWT will expire, you need to make your user immediately logged out. This is how this application works. So for that we have to add a small change. Let's go to the Flipkart clone, source, helpers, Axios. So last time we have done the same thing with the admin application, and the same thing we have to do with our front-end Flipkart clone. So I have added a new Axios instance, and here you can see the Axios instance, and we are handling the response. So whenever we are getting error response, we are going to handle in a callback function, and we are tracing the status if it is not the expected response. And here we are trying to making it explicitly 500. I don't know why I have done this, but we have to get rid of this. Okay, but for now you can leave it as it is. So somehow if there is error, then anyhow it is going to be 500, and then status will be 500, and local storage will be clear, and your user will be logged out from the application, right? So what you can do, so after this you can increase the token expiration time in the backend. You can make it like 60 days or 90 days, till that period of time user will be like locked in user, right? As long as he is not going to make himself log out. So this is what we need to do, and that's the only change in the Flipkart clone, and rest of the thing we are going to code right now. So let's close this and close this Flipkart clone. We are going to work on the admin application. Here we have source, and let's go to the orders section, containers, and orders index.js. Yes, so this is our orders, and this is what we have created in the last video, right? We have added in the last video. This is the layout, and this is pretty big, right? So yes, it is big enough. Okay, so here we have order from the state, because order we already have in our Redux state, right? So here we have some UI, and here we are handling, we want to map the order tracks, like for example in this case we have this UI order, packed, shipped, delivered, and we are going to get the response, the same kind of response from the backend, order, packed, shipped and delivered, and we will have some flag so we can track what is the status of the order, right? So here let's start with the basic coding things from the scratch. Here we have order. How to handle this? Order. Yes, we have something in our Redux. First, let's open, go to inspect, Redux state, and so here we have this order, state, order, and orders, and these two are the orders, right? So right now we have two orders from the user. So let's do this thing. We'll say orders.map, and it is going to be the order item. Okay, that is fine. And then we are going to take this complete card, paste over here, save. So yes, this is how we are going to add it. Now we also have to add a key to get rid of the warning prop key is required, right? Say index, and we have to add index as well over here, right? See, we have index over here, and yeah, that's fine. And order ID, here we're going to show order ID, right? We'll say order item dot underscore ID, save. Yeah, the bad ID. So actually we have to explicitly create some good ID, useful readable ID, right? This is the MongoDB ID, and yeah, that's fine. Okay, next we have this style, and that is fine. Let's not edit this thing right now. Okay, so here this is our order track, right? And order track first, this one, and it is ending over here. So here we'll add two things. One is our select input to apply order action. Okay, next we are going to have a button to confirm action. Okay, so let's write that thing. Say div, and here we'll say select, right? And next we are going to have option tag. Okay, so we are going to have option tag. Here we'll say order item dot order status, right? So there we have action. We have all the status dot map, and status is fine enough. And here we're going to say return option, and we are going to use this thing first fragment, and here we're going to say option. Here we'll say status dot type. So type is like ordered, packed, shipped, delivered, right? And here we can say type, this is going to be a value, right? So here we'll say status dot type, and also this is a loop, so we must need to add a key. Again, we're going to say order, status dot type. Okay, save this, and let's see the output. Okay, so we are getting this output, ordered, and this is bad. So what we are trying to do, so for example, in this case, for the first order, if you go to reset this thing, yes, so here you can see we have two orders right now, and we have order status for both the orders, and here for this ordered is completed true, packed is completed true, so the shipped is completed true, and delivered is completed true. And for this order we have order status and is completed true, order is completed, right? And packed is false, so this order needs to be packed, then shipped, because shipped is also false, and then delivered is false. So yes, these three options needs to be we need to use, admin needs to perform, right? So yes, that is one thing. And okay, for that we're gonna do that thing. Again, we need a button to confirm the action, div, and here we can say button confirm. So here we have our ordered, here we have confirm, and I'm going to make this div look div flex, so it will have some space around it. It will be in a horizontal line, right? We'll say over here display or flex, right? Yes, so it is going to have some padding, and why it is looking like this, because it has the position absolute, this delivered item, right? That's why it is taking closing to this. There's some CSS property, right? So we have to do something. you have to apply padding, style. Okay, so we'll say padding top and bottom 0, left right 50 pixel, box sizing border box. Here we are going to have the same thing, padding top and bottom 0, left right 50 pixel. Next we are going to have box sizing border box. So this is now better than the last version, right? Okay, so we'll do one more thing. Line items, we're going to say center. Yes, so yes, this is looking like this, and in this case we have all 4 options: order, pack, ship, delivered. So user will select any one of them. For example, order is by default will be confirmed, right? So the other options are packed, shipped and delivered. So when user will say packed, confirm, it will get packed, right? And these 2 option we don't need to show over here. Once ordered, packed, then we don't need to show these 2 options. Then when admin will say shipped, then only one option will left, that is the delivered, right? When admin will do the delivered, then this select box will be empty. So how it is going to work, let me show you. So here we have this option, and okay, so here we have status type, and here we're gonna say like this, order or status, right? Status dot is completed. Now you will get to know why I have added that property is completed. This is the reason. So yes, we are going to check that is completed, is either true or false, and we're going to have null. So first thing is like is completed is true for the ordered, and we are not going to show that thing, but for the rest it is going to be false, and we are going to show that thing. So we have to take the negation of that, opposite of that, right? So for example, the is ordered, the ordered, right? Ordered by default will be true, and by default true, then we'll take the opposite of the that option, right? So it will be false, and because of that order will not render over here, and rest of the properties are by default false, so those will come over here. Okay, let me show you in action. So yes, you can see we are not getting any option over here. It's because this order is already delivered, right? We are not getting any option, but in the second items you can see we're getting 3 options: the packed, shipped and delivered. So if user will say packed, then he has to confirm it, and if user will say shipped, then he has to shipped, and when user will say delivered, then he has to deliver, right? So yes, this is going to work like this, and yeah, let's try to confirm it. On click, we're going to call a function. We'll say order on order update. Here on order update, copy this function, function name, actually that's one. So we'll create a new function, const this paste, and here it is going to be this one, right? And here we're going to confirm that, right? So we'll create a new state variable, that is type set type use state. By default it will be null or empty, whatever it is, empty string. And when user will change, so here we are going to have an option on change, and here do event set type, that is going to be event dot target dot value, right? So on change will trigger this set type, and it will set the value, right? Whatever the value it is going to set. Okay, so this is one thing, and when order update will work. Now on order update, we are going to call a function, right? And here we're going to say order item dot underscore id, right? And here we're going to get that ID, order ID, console dot or alert. Let's alert order ID. Okay, that's a temporary check. So let's confirm, and the order ID is this one, 75 ends with 975. This ends with 282. Confirm, and it's 282. Yes, we're getting the correct order. Now what we have to do, we have to create a request, const payload equals to, so how we are doing that in the postman close this. So this is our postman order update request. That's the post request. We need a body that is going to look like this. Just copy this, and here we'll save this. Okay, so let's remove this. So user ID and some ID is required, and type is required, and yes, that's fine. So here we'll say user order ID. Okay, that is going to be the user ID, not the order ID. So yes, there's some mistake in this case. Okay, so let's analyze this thing. Order status. User ID is same for both of them, right? And user ID is same for both of them, but order ID is different. So instead of updating with user ID, we need to update with order ID, right? So we'll say here order ID, and this is going to be order ID, that's it. So order ID, and type is going to be whatever the type, right? Next we are going to dispatch an action. Save this, and here we'll create an action. Let's go to the actions, and where is our order action, and here we're going to create a new action. We'll say export, or let's copy from somewhere, paid action, right? So let's copy this thing completely, copy, and let's paste over here. Okay, kind of being lazy. So here we'll say update order, and async dispatch is fine. Dispatch, just comment this thing right now, and here this one also is not required. We are just gonna test the API first. Console error try. Here we are going to say API order update. So API order update, and then we need a payload. So I'm going to say payload, and it is going to be a payload, right? So payload and payload. Rest status is 201. Fine. If it is 201, then we're going to say console dot, or before that we'll say console.log. It might not be 201, right? So yes, console.log res. So here it is, it's a call, and a payload will get the response. We'll see the response, and then we'll apply action. So save this, and now let's go, and we have to do a little change as per our current change. Let's go to the MERN backend, source, controller, order admin, and here we are looking for the user ID, right? So instead of looking for the user ID, we need to look for the order ID. So we'll say over here, it's a order ID, right? Underscore ID, that's it. underscore id and request.body.order id. So request.body.order id. Okay, first we'll try to find the order, which one, this one or this one. If this one, then we'll try to look for the order status. That's a array, so that is over here. The second check, order status, rest is fine, no issue. Date is there, is completely true, and request body type. That's it. Save this. Again, let's go to the admin applications, source, containers, order, index. Right here we're going to dispatch an action. So we'll say const dispatch equals to use dispatch, and here we're going to say dispatch, and it is going to be update order, and we'll pass the payload. So we are getting that update order from the, okay, that's wrong. Okay, let's remove this. And here is our action, order action.js. we are exporting it, index.js, and here we have to do the same thing. So auth user category initial data, we have to export asterisk from order.action, save, and here we'll say actions, save, or update order with a payload. Okay, let's try this thing is working or not. Payload is not defined, order action, payload is not defined, order action. Okay, here it is, order action, payload is not defined. Why? Payload is there, right? Oh, the spelling is wrong. It's payload, right? Let's save this and let's go to the browser and let's go to the inspect. Okay, so here we have our inspect. Let's remove this and let's right now packed as okay, we have to packed as already selected, right? So we have to do the shipped first, then we have to do the packed. So this is saved in our state. Okay, we'll do the confirm, and here you can see the response 201 data order. We have got some changes. Okay, n is equal to 0, it means it is not updated. So let's reset. Order status, order true, and packed is still false. Okay, let's investigate it. Network update 201 created. Order type is missing, boy. Why is that? Type is missing. So yes, type is missing. Type and set type. Where is type? It's a set type. Sorry, on change should be here, not here. It needs to be on the select. Okay, save this. Now let's try this again. Also we need to add one more option here, option that is going to be select type, select order type, select the status, and the value is going to be empty. Sorry, it is going to be empty. Okay, so over here we have select a status, right? Now let's save this again and and we are having this option, right? So select the status. In this case it is not there and it is everywhere. And okay, this needs to be outside of the iteration, outside of map. Okay, save. So here we have select status and we don't have any other option. Here we have select status. Here we have three options: packed, shipped and deliver. So let's select the packed, and now let's try to dispatch that action. So let's go to the console, clear the console, now confirm. As we have got 201 data and order. Here you can see this time n is 1. It means it is modified, right? Let's go verify the database. Let's do the reset. And over here you can see payment or order status, and here it is order true and packed is also true, but the shipped and delivered is false, right? Now if user admin will see, let's reset, and here you can see I have two options left: shipped and deliver. Now let's ship the item from the user side, from the admin side, confirm, and hopefully this is also completed. Now let's reload this, and you can see we have got only the delivered. So this item needs to be delivered, right? So when user will when admin will confirm the delivery, then it will deliver, right? So here what we have to do, we have to map our status with this diagram, okay, with this design, with this CSS design. So initially it is going to be a gray color, but whenever any of the status will be done with confirmed, then it is going to be a green color. For example, by default order will be in the green color, but packed, shipped and delivered will be in gray color. But when admin will confirm the packed status or confirm the shipped status, and when confirm the delivered, in that moment it is going to change from gray to the green color. So we are going to do that in the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.